Hello there, another Sephora sale is upon us, or upon the US and Canada, so here's a makeup favourites mashup, a hybrid video featuring my current routine / everyday makeup bag, an early preview of first quarter favourites, a flashback to 2023 favourites, revisiting much older flames, thinking about what I'd repurchase if I was starting over, and keeping it fresh with new launches that have impressed me in each category. Covering all angles here, there's often repetition or consistency, I'd prefer to put it, in my content because I am loyal to a lot of formulas that regular viewers could recite off by heart, so while we say hello to some Matilda classics, I wanted to include some recent discoveries too. If you're not shopping the sale, it's just a chance to catch up on what I'm currently enjoying. I've also made makeup, skincare, and hair and body wish lists. I'll link below if you want to window shop alongside me. If you're into easy, glowy, creamy, minimal makeup, welcome. A complexion stick I've used consistently for the last couple of years is Merit the Minimalist. A creamy, all-over skin fix, stroke it on wherever I want a little extra coverage. It blends so nicely with their brush number 1. Highly recommend using the brush with it. Truly a power couple to rival Taylor and Travis. Another sheer skin tint from last year's favourites list was Summer Fridays. This is a no makeup slight skin boost. Lately I've been mixing a few small drops between my fingers, gently blending across my skin, and adding a few dashes of the Minimalist on top around my nose and chin to help cover redness. A new skin tint I brought back from LA, Ciel Tint and Protect. This went from wishlist to real life. Makeup artist Nikki DeRoost created this lovely, lightweight, your skin but better liquid. If you like sheer coverage, you'll never apply enough of this for it to act as your sunscreen, always the issue with SPF in makeup, so wear a separate sunscreen underneath to make sure you're properly protected. 2 usual brow tubes. I graduated from my original brown Glossier Boy Brow to their newer dark brown, and it's certainly reignited that old flame. Never fully went out, to be honest. It's the Glossier formula I still use regularly for its hint of tint and creamy sculpting. Merit Brow 1980 is a volumizing pomade like Glossier's grown-up relative. It's not too thin, not too thick, but because it has a larger tapered spoolie, I find it gives me even softer, more defined, fluffier lift. Nice and creamy, never crunchy. Thrilled to see Anastasia Beverly Hills bottle the laminated lift of their famous Brow Freeze pot and turn it into an easier wand to wield. This wax gel hybrid has 2 comb lengths to shape and lift. Loving this. The Anna Edit has been using it recently too, so I'll leave her demo below. Going back to some classic glow givers, excited to see the original Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand shade Spotlight in action on Emma Stone this year, as seen in my recent celebrity makeup bag episode. This can give you a megawatt glow or softens easily for a little less luminosity. Big Vision Flush blush fan, Danessa Myricks Vision Flush Glow is also an excellent liquid highlighter with one of the most inclusive shade ranges I've seen. Tiara is a golden champagne that sheers out to look like a healthy sheen, great on the inner corners of the eyes as well. Dior's stunning new multitasking Forever Glow Maximizers were perfectly timed for the glowy blush boom. There are 6 shades and Rosy sits in the middle for luminous cheeks with a pinch of peach when you sheer it out. Loving a sheer wash of this on the eyes too, and it lasts well. If we're talking top blush, I can't start with anything other than my most used formula of the last 2 years, Merit Flush Balm. The shade Fox was once a bubble, but it's completely flattened out now. I use this dewy, balmy, easy to build, rosy terracotta sun-kissed shade that often. It's the year of peach, so I've fallen back in love with Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks in Chouchette, which was a favourite way back in 2019. Such an effortlessly smooth, creamy formula. This natural peach can look muted in light layers, but also brightens up the face when you build it. This tube isn't new to me, but this shade is after seeing Emma Stone wear Pink Pop to win her Oscar. Charlotte Tilbury's matte blush wand was one of my top formulas last year, and this soft pink isn't baby doll, baby pink sweet, it's peachier and fresh, and the colour really lasts on the cheeks. Oh, hello, one and done, easy everyday shadows. My trusty Armani eye tints, luckily just as good after the reformulation, that's a big relief. I've been swiping on 22 Cashew regularly this year as a wash of tan brown that softens so seamlessly with a fluffy brush, then does not budge. Merit Solo Shadow in Studio also does the trick for subtle definition. This has been a frequent feature in my makeup bag since this long-wearing creamy formula launched last year. This is called Taupe, but I always say it has caramel warmth to it, and even a hint of rosiness compared to Cashew above. I've enjoyed the ease of Laura Mercier caviar sticks for a long time, but the shade Bed of Roses is my newest addition. It was a travel purchase that stayed in my everyday makeup bag because a quick smudge of this warm metallic pink opens up my eyes and looks like I wasn't in such a rush. No new palettes here. Look, they're always a want, aren't they? So fun to look at and play with, but not a need for me at the moment. So these are 3 fail-safe friends. Once again, thanks to Emma Stone for reminding me of the simple joy of Charlotte Tilbury's Easy Eye palette in Super Nudes. Her minimal Oscars eyeshadow was created with this. These satins combine beautifully for simple everyday or elevated evening looks. Forgive me for including previous swatches in this section. My arm skin just got really red filming this video. Sale time could be a reasonable time to consider a luxury treat, and Tom Ford's eye quads always catch my eye. I feel more comfortable splurging on a shade combo that works well day and night, and Sous Le Sable ticks that box. This rosy brown quartet can be simple or smoky. One of the palettes on my don't need but love looking at wish list is the new Makeup by Mario Neutrals, the chic, cooler version of this Master Mattes palette here. I personally love the variety of toasty browns in this one, but let me know which shade family you'd lean towards. If I ever misplaced all of my mascara tubes at once, these 3 would be high on my list to race out and restock. YSL Lash Clash blew me away last year, and that love affair has continued into 2024. It also unlocked a new brown mascara obsession because this is one of the most voluminous formulas I've ever tried, but uninhibited brown makes it less intense so I can wear it daily. Another intense volume pal is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes, a favourite from back in 2020, 2021. I like how you can start with the length on one side, then pack on the drama with the flatter side. It does come in a burgundy shade I'm really keen to try with my green eyes. Well, what did I say about consistency? That Charlotte mascara and this Dior formula appeared in one of my Sephora sale videos in 2021, but I still love them. I got back into Dior Show Iconic Overcurl in brown last month. I'd forgotten how lovely and lifted and natural this looks for every day. I recently ran through my top matte lipsticks of all time, so it's only fair to mention them here if you're building a sale shortlist. At this point, I can only apologise for bringing up Bobbi Brown Crush Lip Colour at every possible opportunity. I just need everyone to know how perfect this is if you love laid back, comfy satin mattes that build nicely or look blotted in one swipe. Sephora stocks one of my favourites, Ruby, a delicious deeper red. If we're talking classics, Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution in Walk of No Shame has to be in the conversation. I've loved these creamy mattes for years and hope I'll always have this shade in my life. A rich, rosy berry that gives your lips the loveliest flush of colour at full strength or dabbed on. I recently did a deep dive into Merit's stunningly soft new signature lip mattes. Maison is a mauvey reddy brown berry that has slightly more smoky rosewood tones maybe, so it's totally different to Walk of No Shame, okay? And the ultra smooth soft touch formula means it blurs perfectly. Have I got some gloss nostalgia for you? Last month, I often found myself reaching for Kosas Wet Lip Oil Gloss in Dip. This 2020, 2021 and 2022 favourite is still up there. Not too thin, with nice balmy slip. I just wish I could slather more of this neutral, pearly nude on with a thicker doe foot. As a gloss community, we simply do not talk about Bobbi Brown Crushed Oil-Infused Gloss enough. Really working in PR for the Crushed line today. I've actually never worked with Bobbi Brown before, but hi, I'm available. Delightfully balmy, light and smooth. Force of Nature is my favourite, a pretty pinky medium brown. A more recent glossy addition I could easily keep collecting is the Hourglass Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balm in Haze. Such great shine without any stickiness. A light layer of this is a wearable, lip deepening, bitten red boost with a cooling sensation. What's your favourite shade? I'm all set on the shopping front after my US trip, so if you're just wishlisting like me, let me know which products made you hit the heart button, or if you are shopping or restocking or making a few considered purchases, please share what makes it into your cart. You gotta let me live vicariously through you. Thanks for watching, see you next time.